Saatnya kita main Konami game eFootball. eFootball 2025 baru ada pembaruan dari eFootball 2024. Kita coba, pasti banyak yang berubah nih dari segi grafik sama gameplaynya. Kemudahan atau virtual, saya setuju hal di atas. Terima kan privasi. Ya, setuju aja. eFootball baruan berlangsung, udah lama nggak dibuka, jadi agak banyak loadingnya, ngeloader data-data lama. Betapa pembaruan langsung memastikan kamu dapat bermain dengan daftar tim dan data pemain terbaru. Oke. Update online, nggak perlu patch, langsung dari Konami-nya. 14%, lama juga ya. Lama juga pembaruannya. Aduh. Salah gue kali ini.
My baby's got a sensitive stomach.
Have you tried Hill's Science Diet, Sensitive Stomach and Skin? It's gentle on dogs' tummies and helps nourish their skin and coats.
Right now, get $15 back in savings on Hill's Science Diet dog and cat food. Anything for you.
updatean apa? Updatean apa sih? Updatean baru. Enter. Apanya yang baru? Baru dihapus kan namanya. Eksibisi menikmati laga kasual kapan saja, otentik. Laga saya Liga eFootball, mainkan cara teman. Laga cepat, eksibisi. Apa aja yang baru? Waduh, banyak, tambah banyak ya. Terus dari Parma, Atalanta, Indonesia, Venezia, Internasional, Fiorentina, Bologna, Lazio, Empoli, Roma. Banyak. FC lagi bohong Urawa masih Bersepolis FC Orhama Airport Al-Duhai Al-Sad Al Nasser. Apa karena pakai itu kah ya, PS Plus, jadi ada lengkap. FC Cup Indonesia. Mana bedanya ini? Laga eksibisi. Indonesia Bahrain. Mana Bahrain? Bahrain gak ada ya. Sini gak ada Bahrain. Bahrain. Nyari kemana Bahrain? Oh ini dia. Lengkap woi. Dari mana mainnya nih? Di stadionnya Bahrain. Namanya apa stadion Bahrain? Ini kali ya, anggap aja. Itu malam, siang, malam aja lah. Musim panas, cuaca bagus, normal, oke. Gameplaynya kecepatan sebentar, legenda. Ini jadi mirip kayak PES. Keren. Jadi keren PES-nya. Alhamdulillah. Asnawi Magualam Nadi. Oh, Fernando Argi, Nadio Arga. Lu masih Nadio. Martin Paes mana Martin Paes? Wah, minus Martin Paes nih. Fernando Ari deh. Nadio juga bagus sih. Tom Haye, Rafael Strike, Ragnar Mangun. Agak maju deh. Formasi begini ya. Formasi Sintayong tuh 3-5-3 3-4-3 3-5-3 banyak kan 3-5-3 3-4-3 gaya tim serangan balik penguasaan bola individual tahan the inches menyerang tahan menyerang satu skill bertahan serangan pertahanan lagi pengalaman ketat target serang balik Red Mangun lini dalam pengalaman ketat siapa si Abdullah formasi udah terbaru cuma bedanya minus Martin Paes. Kita save dulu tadi, simpan dulu. Indonesia yang terbaru jos Asnawi Mangkualam Tom Haye tengah Martin Pendok Nathan Joon Nathan tinggi banget aja 191 Tom Haye Nathan Jen Ijes Justin Hapner Rizky Ridho bener Kevin Pendong Asnawi Mangkualam wih mantul formasinya Amalan catanya Yakub Sayuri Ivan Jenner Sandy Walsh masuk awal lagi kelihatannya mantep ada briefing di dalam ruang ganti kayak laga beneran aja.
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. And the crowd here in Guadalajara, known for being hot and passionate, and that is precisely how it feels here in Guadalajara. Well, if he did just miss it, they are up and running already. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh iya.
Indonesia ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Well played,
Nice.
That has snuffed out the danger.
Sandy Walsh.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand
Kameranya
side.
rada-rada nih.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He has found the way through. Decent hit!
Kok
And that
kameranya
has been
ganti nih?
clubbed away.
Kameranya double nih orangnya. Nonton aja. Good.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Nice.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Hey,
And he's picked it up out wide. He's found a way through.
tutup.
And that is masterful defending. Really didn't have enough to
Hernando Ari.
concern the defence.
Kiper utama tahun 2023. 2024-nya Martin Paes.
Taken back almost at once. He's shifting through the gears here. And the
Oh
shot!
my god.
Goal! There is the breakthrough.
Sulit.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Sulit.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to
Nice.
come out.
And he's... Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant. Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best.
Nice,
Time's on their
balik.
side.
He's picked his way. Chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he was quick to react. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Bahrain looking to pass their way through. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He is through here. Can he finish? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Depan gawang itu. Alah. Nyamping strike. Elkelmer. Gameplaynya tambah bagus daripada yang kemarin eFootballnya. Yang bilang mantap.
Works it forward. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Pukul.
And he's on a charge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Threads one in. Gets into some space. And the half-time whistle goes. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game is still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. I want to keep things simple, build up their confidence, and not rush into
Ada perlu
mistakes.
diganti kayaknya, perlu diganti kayaknya.
Here we go again.
Here we go
Indonesia
again.
don't need to press the panic button just yet.
Nice.
They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in the second half. They can't hold back though.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. More and more pressure on the ball here. He's looking wide.
Sulit.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Crosses it into the area.
Nice. Serang balik. Tuh.
Some resolute defending there. Bahrain finding their passes.
Sulit juga Bahrain.
Interesting ball. No luck with that dink over the top.
Changes.
Milt chasing the game, trailing by 1.
Nice.
Can he latch on to this? Just eases him off the ball. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. That has been slung wide.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these
43.886.
circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Skims one, hits one!
Offset.
Oh, he's managed to get himself
Depan muka.
offside.
Ada VAR, udah nggak masuk, offset lagi. Ayo dekat. Ntar blunder lagi.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Great leap! Oh, not the best of headers.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Bahrain can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Game tambah enak sih bener-bener main.
Strong running down that left flank.
Tapi kalah gimana? Gimana ceritanya kalah?
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Good take by the keeper, he's read that well.
Ragnar Ramangun. Nice.
Driving forward.
Mainnya sendirian sih, aduh.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Dia ngelebar banget.
Looks to the other side.
Ah,
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Gets his pass away. He's free. Now the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's through here. He's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Ganti kayaknya. Skirido. Sekan Barcode. Asnawi Mangkualam, ganti Sandy Walsh. Container. 3 orang semua.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Indonesia are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Aduh, ya ampun, salah.
Into the last 5 minutes. Aimed beyond the defence. No, it's not getting there.
Bahrain can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
Wah, kalah rupanya.
Referee looks at his watch and blows. The
prediksinya
two
sih kalah
parties separated
1-0
by the
kali.
game's only really meaningful
Saya
moment.
prediksi kayaknya.
Intriguing for the neutrals,
Mudah-mudahan sih
unbearable,
menang.
sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Well, what are your thoughts on
Tapi
today's
ini
game then, Jim?
kalah.
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Siapa pemain terbaik itu? Oh, Abdullah Al-Hasad. Abdullah Al-Hasad. Alhamdulillah. Lebih banyak banget ini ya. Dari Jamaika, Liga Argentina. Udah banyak nih. Kita cobain satu game Liga Italia. Liga Italia. Dusan Vlahovic. Okay. Can Illich gitu. Kali Bradley. Siapa nih? Ini juga cadangan. Paul Pogba. Arthur Melo. Arek milik. Kenapa cadangan aku buang? Kita lebih cadangan. Paul Pogba. Locatelli. Babak kedua. Juventus melawan Inter Milan. Briefing dulu dia. Briefing dulu suasana ruang ganti.
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising.
Beda banget
We
ini.
have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter.
Decent
Oh,
hit! Goal!
Hobbit.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Piemonte, Juventus.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Ha segnato al 6° minuto numero 9.
Dekat kanan dia.
Inter Milan didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Ashlani. Carlos Augusto. Deftly done. Danilo makes the interception. It's a promising run he's making on the right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Conceição. And it's Locatelli. Kostic.
Sabar dulu.
So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0.
Kostic.
Now it's Kostic. Gonzalez. It'll be a throw-in.
Keren gameplaynya.
Coop Miners.
Gratis tapi kualitasnya gila.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Gameplaynya jauh banget.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. That is good strength. Pavard. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Tries to dink it in. Tries to get it clear. DiMarco. And Mkhitaryan. Now Carlos Augusto. Darmian. Chip through. Played through for the wide man. He gets big. Francisco Conceição. Nice sequence of passes this. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Thuram! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ini ada Thuram brother. Thuramnya Inter, ada juga Thuramnya Juventus. Dua anaknya Thuram, Lilian Thuram asal Prancis.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. He's got tall. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Thuram did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Di game press.
Fashul. Gonzalez. Defending in numbers sharp and uncompromising. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. No, that's been intercepted. Stefan de Vrij. Now Carlos Augusto. DiMarco, done delicately. It's Mkhitaryan! He has done it! Inter are back in business! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Ngeri sekali.
Inter Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
That is good alertness. Martinez. Hops for safety. And Aslani. DiMarco looking to run on. Header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Bunyi bolanya renyah banget.
Kostic. Gonzalez. And he's been shifted off it. Mkhitaryan.
this is what good chemistry is all about.
And he's managed to get free.
Hit.
Locatelli clears, and he's there to retrieve it. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each.
Gawangnya cuma baru satu. Juventus.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1.
Itu juga karena kesalahan.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Mana nih gamenya nggak?
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Fratesi. Martinez chasing after it. Koopmeiners. Fagioli. And it's Locatelli. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Vlahovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
DiMarco has created one goal already. Looking for the runner. He is through here. Martinez! Superb goal!
And now it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Inter Milan take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. And it's Danilo. Koopmeiners. And Locatelli. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Damian, nicely intercepted. Gonzalez. No, it's not getting there.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Carlos Augusto. Fratesi. Mkhitaryan. Well timed, excellent interception. Mkhitaryan looking understandably energised after his goal. Thuram. Danilo. And Fagioli. Good spot, he's seen the run. Cleared away. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Pavard. And it's Stefan de Vrij. Carlos Augusto. Now DiMarco. And it's Mkhitaryan. That's played into space. No, that was never going to make it. Locatelli. Mkhitaryan. Turns back here, probably the best option. And Pavard. Stefan de Vrij. Now Fratesi. And Bremer. And he's got the beating of his man. There's the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Inter Milan choosing to make the first change. Taremi coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
They've played it short. Terrific header! Harmlessly behind.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Inter Milan making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Bremer. Koopmeiners. Here's Locatelli. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Fagioli. Vlahovic.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Great chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Headed upfield. Danilo. Artur. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Fires from distance. Artur. Koopmeiners. He's dealt with that really well. And that will be the final act. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of